Hey guys, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we are going to do a Thanksgiving craft tonight with the Thanksgiving Crafty-thon for the Simple Treasures Crafty-thon group. And we've had a great week with all of the wonderful crafters. Hey Christine! I have really enjoyed watching everybody doing all their Thanksgiving stuff, because a lot of times Thanksgiving gets left out. So, we just doing a Thanksgiving craft. Hey Tracy. Hey Sue Ann. I'm just sitting here tearing out some book pages while I'm getting started, because we're going to do some little bit of everything tonight. Thank you for the stars, Sherry. Y'all know I like to do book pages. I think Agnes did a craft with book pages last night, I think it was. Hey Diana. Hey Belinda. So I'm just tearing me some pieces. Okay. Oh, Claudine, good. I'm glad you're here. And if you're new, I'm Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. I'm usually on at 7:30s on Friday and 7:30s on Monday nights. That's Central Time. You can tap my face and hit the little dots at the top of the screen, and you can hit notify when she goes live. And I would love for you to follow my page. We have a group of great ladies here. I have some great followers. So, hey Tracy. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, thank you, Luann. Okay, so we're going to get started. So I've changed my mind a couple of times about this craft, which is what crafters do. I think I've got it all done out of what I'm doing. And then something happens and I change my mind. Oh, thank you, Teresa. You're so sweet. I do dress up every once in a while. Okay, so we're going to use some things from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. So I know y'all have these, and you can still get them at the Dollar Tree right now. If they haven't, yeah, this shirt came from Amazon, actually. Isn't it crazy? It's got a little leopard on the sleeves. It's pretty cool. I love it. I have two of them. I have a black one. So anyway, this came from Dollar Tree, as y'all know. Y'all probably have 3 or 4 or 5 laying around, you know, that you buy a whole bunch and you don't know what to do with them. Hey, Dana. Okay. Love the truck in the background. Yes, that came, I'm going to go this way. That came from a thrift store. I paid $1 for it. And it was wood, and I spray painted it. And somebody always asks about it. Okay, I'm not going to show this like directly up front because it's going to blind y'all. But I know you've seen these mirrors at the Dollar Tree, okay? And they're plastic, and they do have, I'm going to hold it down because that light will reflect into the camera. It has this mirror in here. So I had a whole nother craft plan for this, and then I saw this. I was in Dollar Tree and saw this, and it struck me, and I was like, "Oh goodness, I'm changing my whole idea of what I had planned." So then I changed it a couple of times tonight already. So here is, hey Becky, hey Luann, thank you. So this is this frame. I'm gonna cover up the mirror, but y'all know what it looks like. I know you've seen them. They have several different styles. And so that's what it looks like. So when I saw this, I immediately thought that looks like turkey feathers, okay? So I'm going to turn this into a turkey, okay? It is a mirror, but like I said, I don't want it to, hey Jane, hey Carol, I don't want it to blind y'all, okay? So it is a mirror. But if you turn it over to the back, it has a hole, and that's the actual mirror itself. But it does require some mirror breakage in this craft. If you're lucky, you can get the mirror out in one piece. I'm not that lucky. I've done this twice with that kind of frame, and I've broken the mirror twice. So I'm not superstitious. My fate does not lie in superstitions. So I'm not worried about it. Oh, yeah, Jeannie. Yeah, they're on their way. Okay, so what I did was I broke the mirror out, and my sweet husband cut it in half for me, okay? He just took a little saw, and because it's just plastic, okay? So my idea was, this looks like turkey feathers, and this looks like turkey feathers. That looks like turkey feathers. So we are going to jazz it all up, and we're going to make it pretty, and we're going to turn this mirror into a turkey, okay? So my base of my turkey, my body part, is going to be one of these, okay? So So I have already prepped one ahead of time because y'all know I've got 3 or 4 or 5 laying around. And I went ahead and painted it with the plaster paint because I painted it on really thick and I wanted it to get good and dry before I started Mod Podging on it. Hey, Martha. So I'm just going to use half of this pumpkin because, you know, it's got like a, if you've worked with them, you know it's got a seam down the center. And so I'm going to split it in half and I'm only going to use this half. So I just painted this color because I didn't want it, the orange to just overpower through everything because, you know, that's kind of bright. So I'm going to just go ahead and separate the 2 halves. And if you cut one of these open, you know that it's hollow on the inside. So it's supposed to be carvable pumpkins. I've never actually carved anything into one. I just do stuff with it. But if you go down the seam, it goes pretty quick, okay? It just kind of pops apart. So I don't really have to cut it much. But I keep a serrated steak knife in my craft room because of this reason. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so if you see, it just pops apart, and that's the inside. If you've never seen the inside of one, it's just like, looks like one of those things that you put over your faucet in the wintertime on the outside of your house. But that's what it looks like. That sounds crazy, don't it? But, okay, so there's my pumpkin. Let me clean that up. So I've got, that's going to be his body, and we're going to make a turkey out of him. He's going to be a fat turkey. Let's see if I can make it, if I can cut it down and make it smaller. But I think he'll be fine. He's just going to be, he's going to be a healthy turkey. You got your turkey in the mail. Yay! Okay, so I got book pages. I have paperback books, and I know people cringe at the thought of tearing them up, but you can get them at Dollar Tree. You can get them at thrift stores for like 50 cents or something a quarter. And I'm just going to Mod Podge over it. So now you see why I painted it white and left off the orange. So I'm just going to use a little Mod Podge. I have the neatest ideas. Thank you, Kathy. Sometimes stuff just, I mean, I thought about feathers when I saw that. I was like, that's what we're going to do. And I'm kind of wondering, okay, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. I was trying to think of what I'm going to do first. That's the, one of the hardest parts about doing this crafts live, is deciding on what you're going to do first. Because one thing has to dry while the other's drying and so forth and so on. And so I'm just going to start, I put a little Mod Podge on there. And then I'm just going to start putting on Mod Podge on top of it. And the book pages will kind of get saturated. Oh, thank you, Dana. And the book pages will start, see how it's not laying down just yet? It wants to kind of stick up. Let's see if I can turn it where y'all can see. See how it sticks up? But if you keep working with it, it'll eventually start laying down and conform the way you want it to go. After it gets kind of saturated. It'll work with me. Okay, let me just do this. Let me just put out a whole bunch because I'm going to need it. Okay. So I can talk to y'all. Hey, Christine. And do all this at one time. And I'm just taking pieces that I just tore and just kind of getting them all on there. I didn't want to paint him brown. I was going to paint him brown to start with, and then I thought, no, let's make him look extra special. So I'm just going to paint some Mod Podge on here. Excuse me, the painting class Sunday, I think I'm going to do it at, I posted it in the private group. It's going to be 3 on Sunday, just so that the West Coast people, it won't be so early for them. So I think we're going to do it at 3 Central Time, if that's okay. I had made a post. Where'd I get the mirror? It came from Dollar Tree. Oh, good. You got the paintbrushes from Five Below. Okay, that's the mirror. I just don't want to hold it directly forward because it'll blind you. That light will, oh, you like my lip color? It's, something from Walmart. I have to go put my lips on before I come live. I don't want to look like I'm dead. I always do that last before I come live. So I don't want to look like I'm just pale sitting up here in front of this light. Making some more stir stick snowmen. Oh, hey, Becky. There's Becky. Becky made the little stir stick snowman that I showed y'all the other night and sent them to me. Wasn't that so sweet? I showed them the other night, Becky. Oh, thank you for the stars, Carly. If I can get this to... I didn't grab my heat gun, and I'm going to have to go get up and get it. But I'm kind of nervous about this styrofoam, though. Yes, Dana, that's what I was kind of thinking, because somebody said it was going to be 12 o'clock on the West Coast. So, I was kind of worried about that. So, I moved it up an hour. Plus, my oldest son and his girlfriend are coming. They're going to be here. So, I didn't want to have to run them off and say, I got to paint. So, because I don't get to see them that often. Got to have our lips on. That's right, Yvonne. I can't look like I used to work with a lady, and she would say, I wonder if she's even on here. She would say, you need some lips on. You look like you got the stomach virus. Look like you're about dead. So, all right. I'm trying to get this to conform. And it's conforming. You just have to work with it. Luckily, I got 50 minutes. So, somebody said the snowman. What about the snowman? Okay. What does the star mean? Oh, when somebody sends stars, it's like a little tip. You have to buy the stars from Facebook as a viewer, and then you can send them to content creators like myself or any other crafter or video gamers or anybody that you watch live, and you can send them stars, and it's like a penny a piece to me. Stomach virus, that's right, Dana. Oh, that's what she would say. You gotta have your lips on. You don't want to look sick. All right. So I'm just... This feels like you're in grade school again and you're making paper mache. My mama would say I look like a Hank. That's right. You gotta have your lips on. Get your lips on. Get yourself together, girl. Get your lips on. Get yourself together. Brush your hair. Look like you belong to somebody. Oh no, they have COVID. Oh my goodness, gosh. Well, we'll say prayers for them, definitely. I'm ready for this virus mess to go away. Get back to the way we used to be, hopefully, one day. You had that same gnome for the Dollar Tree. I gave one away from Monday Night's Live, and it went to Diane Coleman, and he is already at the post office, and he is already on his way to her house. And if you sprinkle, I will give that one away to somebody. Somebody's asking about my shop. That snowman back there? Yeah, I sell those in my shop. I cut out wood with my laser if you're new here, and I sell wood blanks. And it all comes unfinished, and you get to finish it how you like to. Oh, thank you, Sally. So, yeah, if y'all sprinkle that little gnome up there, he will go home to somebody. He's from the Dollar Tree, and I was just so excited when I saw him, because I couldn't believe how big they are from the Dollar Tree. He's 14 inches tall. I was like, wow. And I got a few to give away, because y'all probably may not can get them. I just happened to walk in, and they were putting them out, and I was like, oh, I didn't take them all. You found a hacksaw? Dana, got my hacksaw tonight, because I'm going to use my hacksaw. I know this is time consuming, but it's almost covered. But it makes such a great statement. Book pages I love to do with book pages. Just gives it another look to it, and it's real inexpensive. Let's see, let me get some Mod Podge over here. But the trick to it is you gotta get it saturated. with Mod Podge and just keep smoothing it out like that. And it does have some little wrinkles and bumps and stuff in it, but that's okay because I like it to give it a little bit of texture to it. I don't necessarily like it to be just smooth because to me it's perfectly imperfect, like we all are. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Yes, I will pick somebody and I will message you or I will announce it on my page. If you're watching me in the group, you can go to my regular page, the Turquoise Valentine, and you can follow me there and for all kinds of ideas. And I just like to inspire people to craft and be creative, that it doesn't cost a lot of money to be creative. Oh, thank you, Sprinkling from Wisconsin. Thank you, Mary Ann. Trying to get that piece. It's sliding all around. So somebody might want to read my turkey. All right. Hey, Cynthia. I need a little piece right here. Get it to act right. And I had my fan out a minute ago trying to dry my chalk paint on my turkey, and I put it up, and now I need it back. But anyway, let's see. A little bit more, and we're going to move on to the feather part. See what we're going to do to that. Perfectly imperfect. That's right. We are all perfectly imperfect. Oop. So you just have to go with it. He just stuck to the table. Okay. Almost done. Just going to kind of go over it and smooth it out. You know, this stuff dries pretty quickly. And the bottom, I didn't do the bottom because I'm trying to have time. Be conscious about the time. So the Rustic Wren is after me, so you'll have to go to her page or stay in the group and watch it, and go see her. I'm sure she's got something cute planned. So let's see. Let me put my Mod Podge plate over here. Mod Podge. Did y'all say Mod Podge or Mod Podge? It's actually Mod Podge, but I say it both ways just out of, I don't know. But it's Mod Podge. There's a lady selling Dollar Tree gnomes for $10 on Marketplace. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, so here's half of my mirror. If you're just hopping on and you want to know what this is, it's a mirror from Dollar Tree. I don't want to show it because it'll blind you out, but it is a mirror. And I took the mirror out. I actually broke it because it is glued in there with this sticky glue. And then my husband cut it in half for me, like that, because it's just plastic. So he cut it in half, and we are going to paint it up pretty. So I'm going to paint it half a styrofoam pumpkin. Yes, here's half of it, and I took it apart and I painted it plaster from Walmart. And then I put Mod Podge book pages on it. So I'm hoping it's going to dry sitting over there because I took my fan away like a crazy person. I don't know what I was thinking. So now we're going to give this some coats of plaster. Just going to get down in there and all those little cracks and crevices. It's Waverly plaster from Walmart. They're getting all restocked now. So everybody says they are restocked at my Walmart. So I hope they are at yours too. I love it. The chalk paint does wonderful. You can pretty much paint anything with it and it's there. It stays there. So I'm just going to give this a quick coat and kind of get down in all of those little nooks and crannies down in those little cracks. I'm not real worried about perfection because I am going to distress it some and probably put some wax on it or something. So I'm just kind of giving it a good base coat. But it is a lot of crooks and crannies. So, crooks and crannies. Okay. Just make sure I don't have any big globs of paint. Welcome if you're new. I would love for you to follow me. Like I said, I have a bunch of wonderful followers, and I'm just blessed to have all these wonderful ladies and to be able to do this. It's my happy spot in here. Is there a link for the next crafter? It's the Rustic Wren, but it's also in the Crafty-thon group. Since my phone is over there, I don't have a computer or anything where I can pin it at the bottom, but I'm sure somebody will throw the link up. But her page is called the Rustic Wren, W-R-E-N, like a bird. Let's see. All right, let me set that down. So see, I've got that all painted. Look how pretty that is. Even just painted itself is beautiful. Oh, hey, Maureen, welcome. Waverly chalk paint plaster. Yes, that's what I'm painting. So hopefully if you want to do this craft, you have a handy person at your house that can help you saw this thing in half. I haven't tried this ahead of time. I'm doing this first with y'all, so I'm hoping this is going to turn out like I want to. Oh, thank you, Dana. That's so sweet. I try. I just like to inspire people, and this is my crafty outlet. I don't craft a lot, except with y'all. When I'm in my spare time, I do a little bit. But this is my weekly 2 nights a week that I craft with my friends. Are you cutting any more ornaments? Yes, Tanja, and I haven't really went on my page and just announced it, but the store is stocked with stuff, and because I've just been cutting stuff, and my store is stocked. I'll go on after I get off and make sure everything is stocked, but yes, I have ornaments. I'll be selling ornaments until probably December 15th is my cutoff date. Are you the first crafter? No, but the Suki with Crafting with Suki was right before me. She made a cute little acorn with the Dollar Tree acorn. But the video is in the group. So if you'll go to the Simple Treasures Crafty-thon group, all the videos from the whole week are in there if you want to go back and watch them. If you miss some, there's been some great crafts and people, just different ideas for Thanksgiving. Because it is a holiday that kind of gets overlooked, I think. Because Halloween, and then you would go straight into Christmas, and the stores put out all the Christmas stuff, and Thanksgiving kind of gets left out. So, so we're doing all these Thanksgiving crafts. Some people have done some kid stuff that you can do for the kid table. There's been a whole big variety of crafts. A few more nights of Crafty Outlet. Just say we would sure watch. I do. Okay, so I've gotten this coat on here. And if this over here is not dry, I'm going to have to go jump up and get my heat gun. I was kind of scared to put the heat gun on it. Okay, so there's the second piece. But look how pretty that is. Already just done. Thank you, Heather. Thank you for posting that. So let me grab my heat gun, guys, and I'm gonna have to, I don't know, plug it up somehow. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get it. I don't know what I was thinking, but and it's got a 2-foot cord on it. So I'm gonna have to improvise with my I've got my it's plugged into a strip thing down here on the floor, and I'm having to lift it off the ground because this cord is so dang short. So if you buy one of these off Amazon, look and see if they tell you how long the cord is, because I didn't look. I don't know if it told me. I just bought it. It's like $12. Oh, you made 2 right trees? Thank you, Georgia, for the stars. You're so sweet. Yeah, Alexis's turkey was really cute with all the little kid stuff on it. You know, you got to have the kitty table at Thanksgiving. But the cord is like, it may be 36 inches, and I'm stretching it to say that. It may be. So If you buy one, look at how long the cord is, because it's not long. Alright, let's get that dry. And it works good. It's really hot. You know, I had my husband's. I stole from him. I gave it back. I gave it back to him. Yeah, welcome, newbies. Yes, Belinda, I like Thanksgiving too. And I've got another thing I'm going to show y'all too, if I have time. That's really a quick thing that you can do with your family that's really easy. Yes, I have a shop and I ship, I cut out blank wood shapes and stuff for you to craft with, and I do have some on my table that I'll show you, getting that all dry. I'm going to hit my pumpkin a little bit. Coming on late. What is this made of? Okay, this is half of one of those Dollar Tree orange pumpkins. I planted it plaster and I cut it in half. Because some people are just, oh thank you, Denise. Some people are just hopping on. It's half of it. I cut it in half. And I painted it plaster and I Mod Podge book pages on it. And I'm using one of those Dollar Tree mirrors. Y'all are sweet. Okay. Alright, so that, I used one of these from the Dollar Tree if I can pick it up. It's a mirror. I'm not going to show it forward because it'll blind you. And then I took the mirror out, or I broke it out, and my husband cut it in half for me. He said it was pretty easy. He just took his little saw and little jigsaw, I think, or something, and just ripped it right down the middle. And so, because I thought it looked like feathers. Okay. So yeah, this little heat gun packs a punch, but it's, the cord's only like this long. Like, my hairdryer cord is longer than that. So I am just going to put, so can somebody tell me what time it is? I got to be done at 10 till. Thank you, Heather. Y'all are sweet to me. Told y'all I had some wonderful followers that helped me. Okay. Plaster. Yeah, this is the plaster. I didn't go stark white because the book pages aren't stark white. So, plaster, Waverly plaster paint. But you could paint yours any color you want to. You could paint all of these little things individual if you wanted to. I just wouldn't have that much time. So, but we're going to make him look pretty. I'm just kind of hitting the high parts real quick. Because it does really need 2 coats. But since we're going to distress it, I'm not real stressed out about that part. Just make sure I get it coated pretty good. Okay, so it's 7:20. So I'm good. Being on a timed thing, it kind of makes you nervous. Because I don't want to run into somebody else's time. That wouldn't be very nice. Alright, through with that. Let me get my heat gun back out. So I'll show you the snowman while I'm drying. If I can turn him around with one hand. There he is. He's got little, see, it's all pieces that you put together. And he's got all those little pieces are you know, 3D that stick off there. It comes all unassembled. He comes like this. He comes raw. And his little stand, I can do it with one hand. Hold on. His little stand does come off. So when you pack him away, you can put him flat. So he comes like that. He's got 2 little pieces that help him stand. Let me get it back on there. Like that. So when you put him, you know, pack him away for Christmas, he's flat. So he doesn't take up a lot of room. Yeah, Pamela, you can go check it out. But be sure to watch. You got 10 minutes between me and the Rustic Wren. So you'll have time. Thank you, Trina, for 7:30. Okay. Yeah, he is cute. I love snowmen. I love me some snowmen. I have way too many. I don't even put them all out because I have so many. Okay. I think I about got this dry. Scrapbook paper. I painted him except for his scar and then the stand. I did put scrapbook paper on there. Because those pieces are separate that come out of the scarf, and you can easily put scrapbook paper on them. Yes, Sandy, storing things are important. So he lays flat, so it's wonderful. He's not glued into the stand. You don't have to. He will just sit perfectly in that little stand. Because you have to think about that when you buy Christmas decorations. It's a big, huge thing, and it's like, where am I going to put that? How am I going to stand it? You know, how am I going to, what kind of box am I going to put that in? Okay, hopefully I'm done with that. That little thing's loud. Okay, so I'm hoping and praying that I'm not going to get this on my clothes. But this is the antique wax from Waverly. Yes, I'll be making more of the little ornaments, and I didn't even bring any in here to show, but the little germ and the one with the mask and the toilet paper. Yes, I'll be cutting those from now until December 15th probably. Okay, so now I haven't used this wax but a handful of times. It's been a while since I've done it. So I'm just going to take, this is like one of those little microfiber rags from Dollar Tree. They come in a little pack. And I'm basically just going to dip it in here. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. So let's hope it comes out. And I'm just basically kind of liking the way that looks actually. Just kind of wiping it on there. But I kind of like how it's leaving that white. If I just do it straight out like this, it's kind of leaving that white in between the feathers. So it separates. Kind of like how that looks actually. Doesn't that look pretty? So I'm just going straight this way, and it doesn't get where that the little 3D parts are, and it doesn't get right there. So it makes it look, makes it stand out. But Dollar Tree, they carry these frames pretty much all the time because I see them year round. So it's not really something that they just have seasonally. They have them out all the time. And I'm just kind of doing those little feathers. Doesn't that look pretty? It looks just like turkey feathers, doesn't it? Where's my other one? Here it is. Okay. It didn't take much. I actually poured out way too much of this wax. So I'm just doing it just like this and just going straight down with it, and it kind of gives it that look. And I'm not going to even wipe it off. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Like I said, I really didn't know what I was going to do at first, and I've changed my mind 3 times or more with this turkey. But I don't even think I'm going to wipe it off. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. I like how that's looking. But I've only used this stuff a handful of times. And my sweet son who lives in Arkansas, he was in Walmart in Arkansas, and he said, "Mom, they got wax here at Walmart. Do you want some?" And I said, "Yes, I want some." So he got me the big bottle, and probably last me forever. But he was sweet enough to get it because he knew I was been trying to find it, but they're finally getting it all stocked back up. And it's already starting to dry. Dries fast. Okay, so doesn't that look so pretty? That would look pretty if you just did the mirror like that and hung it on the wall. It's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I go up under here. Okay, so we got to put our turkey together. Okay, so while that's drying, and I wipe my fingers off, but I love these little cloths in the Dollar Tree. They come like 3 to a pack. And then when you get done with them, if you don't want to wash them, just throw them in the garbage. 16 minutes. Okay, I got to hurry. Okay, so I have a paint stick. And you can use popsicle stick, the big fat craft sticks if you want to. And this is a little hacksaw from Dollar Tree. Yes, it was $1 and I use it all the time. And you can cut off where you want your body to be. So I've already done that ahead of time. So now I think I'm going to just take some of this wax and just put it on my little turkey. This is the head and the little neck of the turkey. Because I gotta hurry up. That time goes by so fast, y'all. So I'm just taking this is a baby wipe that I've wiped my fingers with. And I'm just kind of wiping it on with the baby wipe, I guess. Staining the wood a little bit. Get down here. It makes me nervous when I have 16 minutes. Oh, I gotta put a turkey together. And then I had one other thing I wanted to show you. But it's a quick one. But we'll make it. We're gonna make it. I'm gonna speed craft. Okay, so there's my turkey body. My turkey neck or head or whatever I'm calling it. Oh, thank you, Sandy. You're so sweet. Yeah, I got all my little earrings. I cut those on my Glowforge too and put the little thread on there. Y'all see them? Yay. Okay, so now I got my turkey body. Now this is the part that I'm worried about. Where's my glue? Where's my glue? Here it is. Okay, so here's my turkey body. He's pretty dry. It could dry a little more, but it's fine for what we're doing. He'll dry. And then we're going to assemble. I think I'm going to put the feathers together first. So here's one piece, and then here's the other piece. So I'm kind of wanting to go offset a little bit. Oops. I'm going to get it on my shirt before it's over with. So I'm trying to get it offset a little bit so it looks like this, okay? So I'm going to do E6000 and hot glue. If I can get this open. Don't use your teeth. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get this down. I think I'm just going to squirt some out here. And these little keys, guys, if you don't use this key for your E6000, they're awesome. I can leave a link for y'all for that key. It's a little key that you put on your tube, and it helps you squeeze it out, and it helps you get all of that out of the tube. It's really, really awesome. It's a game changer. Okay, so I basically just kind of put it all, made a big line of it, because I really don't know where it's going to hit. So I'm fixing to find out, though. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to squirt some hot glue on it, too, so it'll hold it for now. And let's hope and pray that it stays. Hold on. Okay. I'm hoping it's going to set up and stay. Put Vaseline on the lid. Yes, I know, and I got to get me some in here and put it in here so it'll do that. So I can put it on my lid thing. Okay. So I got it lined up so you can see. I'm trying to hold it while it sets up. Do the key link. Okay, it'll be on my page, and I'll put a post, and y'all can go see where the key is. But the keys are awesome. My hairdresser used them, and you can get all of your E6000 to where the tube doesn't just crinkle up to where you can't get anything out. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so there they are. They're together. I use E6000, and that will dry. And then I will just make sure I don't need to put any more anywhere else. Okay, so that's what the back looks like. And then this is what the front looks like. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to attach my turkey body. And let's hope he stands up. I'm worried about him standing up. But I don't know if E6000 is going to hold or not melt the styrofoam. Let's hope not. But I know people have hot glued on this pumpkin before, so we're going to try it. Got strings of stuff. So I know I'm getting close to my time. And I will post a picture of the after the turkey. I'll hold it. Just kind of mash it there and see if I can get it to hold my hot glue. Yes, this is the DT mirror, DT, Dollar Tree mirror. Yes, it is. Yeah, the wax just gives it such texture, does it not? And you can do wax on here too and get that all fixed up. And I probably am going to have to put like a, whoop, I just pulled it apart, a jingle block or something on the back to get it to stand. But I'll fix it because I want him to stand up. He's going to look so cute. Yeah, it's half a pumpkin and a Dollar Tree mirror that I took the mirror out and then cut it, my husband cut it in half for me. Okay, so here's our little turkey. Y'all, what time is it? How much time do I have? I got 10 minutes. Okay, so that's my little paint stick like this. I just chopped it off with my little hacksaw from Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to glue his little, put him on there and glue his little neck, head, body, whatever you want to call it on there. And that's falling right in the middle of the little cracks. The little pumpkin cracks, so I'm having to put some on the sides. Hey Nancy, thank you. I can do a live, Marsha. I can. I usually don't. I kind of leave it up to you because it's kind of self-explanatory a little bit, but I can. I mean, I can do that later on. I just don't like to, I guess, do stuff that I sell because I don't want to, you know, make everybody think that you've got to go buy something. Is it 8:52 your time? Is it time for me to get off? Okay. So there's my turkey, and there's his little head. And I'm probably not going to get to put his eyeballs and all that stuff on because I'm not going to have time. What time is it, somebody? And I'll get off. Yeah, please follow me if you haven't. I'm going to try to... What time is it? Okay, I'm going to paint a little beak really fast. Trying to see what time it is. And then let's paint some dots for his eyes. Come on, black. Ugh. Yes, it'll be on replay. It'll always be on my page. Oh, 7:43. Good. Okay. So I'm just painting him some little dot eyes and a little triangle for his beak. Nothing fancy schmancy. Okay, so there's his little face. Isn't that cute? He looks so cute. And see, his body matches the actual feathers and stuff. So I mean his neck or body or whatever it is. So I had a couple of ideas about his that little waddle thing that goes over his nose, and I'm trying to decide. Y'all know they sell this at the Dollar Tree. This is the pip berries, and I think I'm gonna take a couple of them off because they all fall. Sometimes they fall off anyway. You know, those little pip berries, and I think I'm going to attempt to glue them. Right there, maybe. See if it looks right. I don't know if that looks right. I don't know if that looks right. Let's see what this is. This is Rick Rack. It looks kind of too big. Maybe I'll go back with the berry. Looks kind of funny being 3D though, and he's not. His nose is not 3D, or his beak is not 3D. Let's see. All right. So I just cut, all I got is a little berry. I'm going to attempt to put it on his little beak. with just a dot of hot glue. Oh Lord, uh-oh, my feathers have done come apart. Come on, y'all stay. You know, if I wasn't live, it would stay. If I wasn't live. But it will stay after the E6000 kicks in. See, look at this little... That is so stinking cute. Look at that. That is so cute. But yeah, we turned this into this. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing what you can do with Dollar Tree stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set him down because he came apart and I want him to set up. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to show y'all real quick how much time I got. 5 minutes. Okay, let me show y'all something else that you can do at Thanksgiving. And this is very easy. It's pretty much free for the most part. Go out in your yard with your kids and get you some branches like this. They're just sticks that I went outside and got out of a tree that were dead or whatever on the ground. And this is, you know, get you some kind of vase or glass or something and you could dress it up and make it pretty, okay? There's a couple of ways you can do this. Because I'm probably going to do that this year with my kids. And you can do this starting November 1st, which is Sunday. These are leaves that I have cut out with my Cricut. And you could do it with that. These are I just cut out all kinds of different colors of cardstock like this. Or you can get you some leaves from Dollar Tree. These actually came from Walmart and they were 98 cents from Walmart. And there's 30 of them in here. And I got 2 different packs like this. There's 30 leaves in each pack. So what you could do starting November 1st is that you could write on your leaf like what I am thankful for. Okay? Or you could do this at Thanksgiving dinner and let people come in that come to eat or whatever, and they could put their leaf on the tree of what they're thankful for. These are glue dots. Y'all are probably familiar with glue dots. So I'm going to stick my leaf on the glue dot, and then you just put it up here. And so you can let everybody put all their leaves on the little tree and put you know, what they're thankful for. And when you get done, you'll have a whole little tree full of things that people are thankful for. Like this one says family, and then I put friends, and then put your, there they are. These little glue dots are awesome though. And you just stick the little paper on your glue dot and then peel it right off, and then it comes off. And then you can just stick it on your tree. And then before you know it, it'll all be covered with leaves, and it'll have everything that everybody is thankful for. And you could put this on your table or on your entry table or anything, and it would be just a cute little statement, and everybody can participate. So I wanted to show y'all this because I think it's really cute. You could do the book pages and do your leaves too if you wanted to. That would look really pretty. So thank you, Melody. So maybe he's stuck now. I'm gonna hold him. But isn't he cute, y'all? And I'm probably gonna have to put something back here to help him stand. Maybe a Jenga block, or maybe part of my paint stick, or something to help him stand where he doesn't, because he's back heavy, to where he doesn't fall over. So just keep that in mind when you do it. If you put a shim in there, y'all know I use shims all the time. And but he is so stinking cute. Oh, my mom passed away 7 years ago. This year will be 8 years, 2 days before Thanksgiving. So I can certainly understand. But I'm thankful for the time that I had with her. But look at this. This is so cute. I'm so proud of my turkey. So I hope y'all make one. It's pumpkin, Dollar Tree mirror. They have them all the time. And then book pages, Mod Podge, paint stick, and the little wattle is a little pip berry. That's so cute. Glue dots. You never seen these? You can get them at any Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, they're in the scrapbook section, and they are awesome. We use them on kid projects and stuff. They're fun, they're wonderful, and they stay there. Okay. All right, guys, I think it's time for me to get off. So go to the Rustic Wren and go check her out. I'm sure she's doing something beautiful. Or go to the group, Simple Treasures Crafty-thon group. And so y'all can go check her out. And you can see all the videos in the group of the whole week. So y'all can try my turkey. Okay, guys, I'm going to hop off because I'm sure I'm out of time. And I would love for you to follow me, okay, guys? Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving and have a happy Halloween tomorrow. And I'm glad y'all come on here to share this time with me. And I would love to have you on my page. So I will see y'all later. Thanks, guys. Bye.